What a nice crowd. Thank you all for being with us today. I hope you had a very good day yesterday. I heard you had some interesting meetings and a nice dinner. So you're all fresh and ready to go fast this morning. You know, in this country, we try to do our best to make the crisis disappear and feel as if it's just a chance for new ideas. So we stay with that. Stay with us as well. My name is Nikos Ευθυμιάτης. I'm the chairman of KEPA. I'm a businessman of this city and Greece with quite a deep involvement in public-private partnership and economic initiatives. I'm also the chairman of the Technology Park of Thessaloniki for the last 20 years, so I have a deep knowledge and involvement in innovation of production and services. So I very well understand what you all are doing and what you're all sharing, and I'm really excited to see how it goes. I just started learning more about the initiatives you are involved with, and the more I learn, the more excited I become. So it's my pleasure to welcome you, and I'm truly thankful to each and every one of you for your participation and your contribution for this seminar. I want to thank the speakers and all the participants that are truly committed to the design-driven innovation. And I understand that you are here to exchange ideas, but also to help and encourage the Greek side to embark on this vehicle of innovation, which is becoming more and more important throughout Europe. So before I get to the actual conference, there are a few people I want to thank for their amazing work that they have been doing. Normally, I would leave with praising my group that organized this conference at the end, but I will do exactly the opposite right now. I would just like to praise KEPA and Angeliki and her team, Dimitris and Christina and Isabella from Brussels, for working hard to prepare this conference for you all. And let us give them a big applause. So I would then would like to thank the Design for Europe family, as Angeliki calls you all, which together with our partners from SE platform opened up a really new road for us in Thessaloniki and KEPA. The road of implementing the design methodology, which we strongly believe and share with you that it is a first-class idea to be implemented both in the private and the public services, as it really touches the essence of competitiveness in Europe, because it is putting emphasis to the end user, to the demands of the consumer, which I think is the name of the game these days. Unfortunately, we would have our mayor joining us this morning. He had a slight problem with his health early in the morning, so he has to see his doctor, but I'm sure he has made it several times, so very successfully, so I'm sure that he will be joining us in the next half an hour or an hour, and we will interrupt, because he's a great guy, a great man. He was a classmate of mine. And so I think you will enjoy hearing what he has to tell us as well. We are honored to have Xavier Lemounier with us today. There you are. You're going to leave us quite soon, I understand, but you promised next time you'll be with us a little longer. So I made a note of that. He's a policy officer of the Social Innovation and Design in the European Commission, and more specifically at the Directorate General for Internal Market, Industry, Entrepreneurship and SMEs. I would also like to thank the Dukakis Center, as we are really very fortunate to have Mrs. Lancy Silvia from the United States joining us as a speaker today. Lancy is a Director of Engagement for Here's My Chance, which is, I understand, a creative agency that works exclusively with non-profit and socially responsible businesses. Her favorite things to do are solving problems and improving company culture using collaboration, the well-known post-it notes, and human-centered design. I'm sure we will all be inspired by hearing her presentation. Another big thanks to MIT Enterprise Forum, who got into the trouble of sending 4 of their finalists from the startup competition, and especially its president, Mr. Papa Konstantinou, who will be one of our Innovation Ecosystem Roundtable speakers, where I will have the honor to join him later on. I would also like to thank our host, Piraeus Bank, who gave us this wonderful meeting place and helped us to organize the details of the conference. Also, I'm thankful to all the supporters and the sponsors that were very interested in helping us to organize the conference. I would name the City of Thessaloniki, of course, the Associations of Industry and Exporter Association of Thessaloniki, the Goethe Institute, the Sheffield University, the City College, the Dromeas Company, and of course our media sponsor, Voria. And last but not least, I want, of course, to thank you all that came from around Europe, from the UK, Denmark, Italy, Norway, Portugal, and of course from Greece and from all places out of Thessaloniki. We would like to thank you all. I know that our work is far from over, but I think that we have accomplished quite a lot together, and that will make the difference. So let us get ready, let us roll up our sleeves and continue this journey with more dedication than ever. In today's gathering, we would like to focus, of course, on design and its importance. Design has proven to be a dynamic tool for innovation. The European Commission has recognized design as the key driver of innovation for bringing user-friendly products to the market and for making both private and public services better correspond to the needs of the end user. However, many small and medium-sized companies are not yet aware of the advantages design-driven innovation can bring to their companies, and they lack the necessary design management skills. So that's why we're all here together and make that simple for them. The conference, the one-day conference on Innovation ID, will give attendees the opportunity to discover how design can help business innovate, grow, and be more competitive in a globalized economy. I really hope that the participants will get a deep understanding of what design is, how it is implemented, and how it works in practice. Some methodologies will be explained in detail. Moreover, attendees will hear some practical examples of businesses and organizations that are using the design methodology. In addition to this, we will have 2 roundtables, which will explore how design policies can be implemented in this country and what hinders the uptake of design by great businesses and particularly by the startups. The conference will be completed with a parallel workshop focusing on global future trends and how they influence products and services design. So let us go to work now and enjoy it. So it's my turn to invite our host of the conference, Mr. Babis Papadopoulos, a career diplomat that served for several years in Washington, D.C. Now is back into the Foreign Ministry in this country, and has had a particular interest on startups. He is a very close cooperator with the Orange Group, I understand, in the Dutch Embassy in Athens, and he is the best person to coordinate us, coordinate the conference and get us all very interested. Mr. Papadopoulos.
First of all, thank you for the you, Mr. President, for the kind words, and of course for thanking everybody. I would like to join the President in this. Thank you for coming. Thank you for attending. As the President said, I will be the host of today's event. The Americans say the master of the ceremony. They like to use big titles. Well, I'm a career diplomat. I deal with economic issues, actually with exports, investments and stuff, but I have a personal interest or passion, I would say, in technology startups and innovation, so that's the reason I'm here with you today. Only a couple of things. We have a parallel workshop later on, and I will single that out. I will point that out later in the program with Daniele. I will call you later on this. I think it's at noon, right after the break. And then we also have the virtuality event outside. Most of you will have seen it with VR masks. So please feel free to use the break and pay you guys a visit. Now, well, I need a couple of seconds to warm up, as you see. Without problems.